my nerd friends out there, it's Mr. Chill here, and I want to talk to you guys about Judgment Day. I read Judgment Day, and I also want to talk to you guys about X-Men Red and the Immortals. Issue 5 and Issue 5 X-Men Red and Issue 5 Immortals X-Men. And Judgment Day Issue 2, if I didn't mention that before. I want to talk to you all about these three, because we're going to get into the war between the X-Men, the Eternals, and a little bit of Avengers. The Avengers are just like the bystanders and all this, I see. Because the war between the Eternals and the X-Men, definitely an X-Men Red. X-Men Red, let's get into like a quickie. Remember in Judgment Day Issue 1, you saw Uranus. I'm trying to pronounce his name right. That big old eternal mean dude that wiped everyone out in the first one on a planet Araku. Basically, X-Men Red, issue 5 basically shows you what happened. What went down, how did he obliterate everybody. That dude just went down and kicked everyone's ass, basically. Forgive my French. He killed Cable. He killed Amanda Brand. He killed almost all the Araku people. He killed the whole council, basically. The council, and he probably killed a lot of the civilians who didn't show it. But there was a whole army went behind him, started wiping people out, wiping not people, but the mutants out on the planet Raku. They were trying to evacuate some. They hardly evacuate, not that many. Nova was helping. He couldn't do too much. There was a trailer. I was shocked. It was Isaac. Isaac, I think that's her name. Isaac. I used to call her Isaac. It sounds like Isaac a bit. It's Isaac, the one that was unbeaten. Isaac the unbeaten. And I guess she follows her name because she has to win. So they're able to win, she had to betray the mutants. So she went to go join the Eternals. She killed one of the council members, and Nightcrawler right away had to teleport off the board. Like, yeah, you're out of here. Boom, her Nightcrawler went out. She kicked Nightcrawler's ass, but he teleported in like in the middle of the ocean, and she fought a big old sea creature. They didn't show what happened afterwards. Like, she's gone out there now. But that explains why she didn't fight Uranus. Then basically the one that got me all hyped in X-Men Red, because drew me about, was when Legion showed up. When Legion showed up to fight Uranus, like, oh my god, I was ready. Let's go. Kind of disappointed me in a way too, because they didn't show what happened. I wanted to know. No way. I don't know. I can't believe it. Legion is pretty OP. He's a Omega level. He's one of the strongest mutants out there. If he kicked Legion's ass, I can't see any X-Men kicking his ass. I can't. I don't know. Legion is that OP. He's that strong. You see how powerful Legion is past over the years in the X-Men. They're afraid of him so much. Like, they were even hesitating bringing him back to Krakoa because how powerful he is. And even they said that if he died again, it was by luck. Like by chance. I don't think they'll resurrect him again. So I don't think he's dead. I don't know what happened. He didn't show it. So I don't know if Legion's alive. They made a deal. But Uranus came back. Nothing happened. He just said that was a waste of time. But I don't know what happened. But I guess we'll find out later on. Because these one-shots, not the one-shots, but these tie-ins on these issues are worth something. So that's what I like. It's worth something. It shows behind the scenes of these fights. It shows that Uranus killed Magneto, basically ripped his heart up, but Magneto was able to survive, I guess, because of his source. I guess he uses magnetism to save his life force. Like, the energy is inside of him. It's weird. Like, you see the end of this chapter, end of this issue, that when everyone came out of the ashes, when Uranus basically walked around with skulls and bones, he did this under an hour. And the only survivor was, who was one of the survivors? It was Lodius, one of the council members, and Aura, that big old flying eyeball. That eyeball, they're both the only survivors, and he found out Magneto is one of them too. And you gotta understand, from the mutants on Araku, that they're different from us in a way. They believe in different ways. They don't believe in resurrection. So most of that race that lived on Araku, it's a sin to get resurrected. So they're not coming back. All those people that got killed, they're not coming back. Or if they do bring them back, they'll probably feel disgusted or kill themselves or do anything because it's a sin against them in the religion. But yeah, here's the picture. This is like crazy. Magneto was able to save himself anger. He's one of the last council members. He says, and so the seat of loss takes command. So he's the last survivor of this. And Storm was off planet, so Storm didn't get taken down. I forgot where she went. She went to go, I guess, get some help or go search for Eternals or something. I forgot. She was reading here, but damn, that was a crazy. Go check out X-Men Red, man. If you're not reading X-Men Red, this issue was bombed. It hyped up the war between the Eternals and the X-Men. It really did. Even the Immortals, X-Men Immortals issue 5, it was pretty good too. It talked about basically showed the psychic battle attack. There was a strong Eternal psychic that went against that was the first attack on Krakoa, the council members. You know, with Professor X, Emma, everyone. Basically, Xavier was a defense. Right when that energy attack, he put on defense mode. But Exodus basically showed his background. Exodus, that one of the council members, Exodus basically showed his life. Like I don't know too much about Exodus. That's why I liked about this issue a lot. He looks like a cool character, but he was like a servant. He searched for Apocalypse. He got his power from him. He even fought the Black Knight. He was close with him. The first Black Knight. Then he freaking during the like I said, little background of Exodus. He basically there was a psychic, like I said, a psychic Eternal that attacked him, called U-Mind. Basically put everyone in a psychic trance, and basically this Exodus was in like a little limbo, remembering his past, remembering his time with Magneto and the Brotherhood, remembering his time with the Apocalypse. It's showing him big old life style Exodus. He's one of those characters I don't know nothing about, so it was cool to see him. But it showed, like I said, now that he got out of it. They showed Charles Xavier and Emma, Hope absorbed some Exodus power. They all entered a psychic battle with U-Mind. It was cool. Like Exodus pictured Emma as a shield. Her basically she is a shield. She could psychic shield anyone in her crystal form, and as Hope Summers as a Phoenix Blade, because she has kind of like the Phoenix power still. Hope, remember that Avengers vs X-Men, kind of like a flaming sword. So it was pretty cool. They both combined, teamed up, defeat U-Mind, and basically that's how they were able to escape that psychic battle. They still got attacked, but now it leads up to Judgment Day, because they're fighting these hex creatures that the Eternals sent after them. And those, wait till we talk about Judgment Day. But it was this one was pretty cool. It showed a lot about Exodus, talked about him, talked about how he got that psychic battle against U-Mind, against that Eternal psychic. And now we get into Judgment Day. Judgment Day, this issue was pretty tense. Like I said, this war between the Eternals and the mutants have been beastie. I didn't know how powerful these Eternals are. Dude, they're sending like giants after them, man. Titans. Literally, thank God the Avengers helped them out. Like I said, they're a little bit biased, but they didn't do too much. They helped out, did this. They had to leave because once they killed one of these hexes, robot creatures in the ocean, it caused a typhoon in one of the countries, everywhere. And the Avengers had to spread it out. They had to leave the X-Men alone. The X-Men didn't like that. They thought it was cowardly. They were leaving, but Cyclops is the one that told them, go help the people, go help the civilians, because we know if more people die in this fight, they already mentioned it, more people die, they're gonna blame the mutants. They're not gonna blame the Eternals, they're blaming the mutants. People don't even like the mutants now right now because they're feeling jealous that he could come back to life from death and no one else. But they don't even know what the Eternals are doing, because he shows it kind of messed up. Once the mutants, all the mutants start attacking the hexes and we're able to destroy some, they were coming back to life. And if you don't know about how the Eternals come back to life, each time an Eternal came back to life, that human dies. It even shows during these issues when the people are talking about how they feel about the war between the mutants and Eternals, because the Eternals told the humans that stay our way, we're fighting the mutants, we won't hurt you, we're not aiming you, we're your protectors. That's what the Eternals are for. Eternals do. But they all have their bias. Some were going for the Eternals, some like the mutants, some don't like the mutants. They don't care about this war. So that's what was pretty cool too. It shows what the civilians are thinking. It even shows some of the civilians, like I said, died once the mutants destroyed one of the Hex beasts. The Eternals brought that Hex beast back. Basically, the human died. That's how they come back. So it's a sacrifice. So that's pretty tense. Like, so this is a never-ending battle because you see mutants coming back, you see Eternals coming back. That's why you had some Eternals, Ajax and Micaiah, one of the Eternals, and Festos, yeah, Festos, the Smith the Eternals are helping, and the other Eternals too. Some of the Eternal members are helping them create a new god out of that celestial mountain. Remember that not celestial mountain, that celestial, yeah, basically that was attached to the mountain that Avengers used on base and on Jason Aaron run that the Avengers killed and took down. They're using that to create a god, I guess, a celestial god, and help stop this war between the mutants and Eternals. So if they create that, that's celestial, because the celestial basically is the all powerful being. He's the one that made these laws for Eternals, and they wanted to create God to help change these laws so they could end this war. And it worked for him. It worked. That's big old robot. When he created Sinister, Iron Man, Ajax, some of the Eternals created this God out of that dead celestial. It worked, but it backfired. And this is what got me a little iffy. Right? I kind of liked the war it was going between just the Eternals and the X-Men. Back and forth, back and forth. I wanted the X-Men attack the Eternals base. It could happen. This is only issue 2. This is only issue 2. It feels like this is issue 6 or 5. This is what it feels like. We got a big old giant celestial now that when he woke up, he basically saying, oh, hell no, I don't like any of you. You humans, you mutants, your Eternals are all dumb. I don't like any of you. So he says, you have 24 hours to justify yourself. You will be judged individually. You will be judged as a collective, and if there is more that is just then wicked, you will live. But if you are found lacking, there will be no tomorrow. See, you are all important, every single one of you. So he's been talking about this whole thing. Red Celestial be talking, like I said, people on Earth, listen. You are bickering children. This planet is ruined. You have acted with unlittering unkindness to one another. You have leave me no opinion, no options. This is your judgment day. Ooh, he says the name of the title. So that's Celestial. When he woke up and stopped the big old hexes attacking the mutants, it kind of worked, but now everyone's messed up. Now you got this big old God Celestial ready to take out everybody. Now this could lead to two other things, man. Like, this is gonna leave a team up. Obviously, we got the Avengers, Eternals, and the X-Men teaming up to take down the Celestial God. Basically, this new Celestial. They gotta take him down. But once that's taken down, the Eternals go back to war for the X-Men. Because the one that's causing all this is Druid. Druid, one of the Eternals that hates mutants. Don't like them. They call them deviants. They think they're deviant mutants. He started this, and basically, you think Magneto is gonna let that side what Uranus did to Araku? He destroyed them. Basically, we haven't seen what what Magneto feels behind all this. He's gonna create kind of like he's gonna go to war with them. He don't care. I think there'll be like a little piece right here. Then Magneto's gonna send a big old planet, meteor, or whatever. He's gonna attack the Eternals and do more damage. And it's gonna be mutants going all war. It's gonna start over again. It has to be. Like, you think, like I said, Magneto, he's gonna let that slide. He falls to Araku rule. He's a Araku citizen. That's why he's keeping himself alive. He could easily die and resurrect himself, but he said, I will follow your rules. I will not be resurrected. That's why you see that glowing ball in him. That's why he is keeping himself alive. He doesn't want to be resurrected. He doesn't want to do that no more because he wants to follow the rules of Araku. He wants to follow the planet, the citizens there. He became their protector of that race. And that race, that planet got obliterated by Uranus, and he's gonna go after his ass. I want to see that guy. I better see more fights with Uranus. He's the most coolest character in this whole story. I don't care about this big old celestial robot. I don't care. I know they're gonna destroy that or stop it somehow. Of course they are, but I want to see more Uranus. Hope I'm saying Uranus. It's a funny name, but yeah, I want to see that big old eternal beast monster dude. I want to see him more fight. Definitely, I want to see what happened in Legion. I gotta see what happened in Legion. If he took out Legion, I don't care what Magneto power he has. He can't beat him. He can't. Nope. Yeah, but give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts about this war between the Eternals and the X-Men. how you feel about Judgment Day issue 2, what you think of the tie-ins, how you've been reading the tie-ins. I recommend checking these tie-ins out. They've been really good. I can't wait to read more. There's more on the way. I think the next one is coming up that you should check out. You have a whole list in the background too. I think, let me see. We got like the X-Men Death to the Mutants this month in August, X-Force, X-Men, the Judgment Day issue 3, Wolverine number 24, X-Force number 31, and X-Men number 14. Check those out. I've been love these. I hope they're connecting these X-Men stories, these tie-ins, really good. They've been showing a lot of cool behind the scenes. 10 out of 10 work. Like I said, this has been probably one of my favorite events for wow. It's been an awesome event so far. Like, I haven't been into this event because, like I said, you getting characters dying left and right. They're coming back. And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. The only thing I know is they're probably going to team up, take down the Celestial. That's the only thing I see. But like I said, there's still a lot more. This is only issue 2. So there's 4 more issues. It goes up to 6. And you got all these tie-ins to talk about. They all matter. So they're not stupid tie-ins. I remember back in the day, these tie-ins, they matter for nothing. They matter. They show you some good stuff. But give me your thoughts on this whole event, Judgment Day event. Will you like it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Give me your thoughts. Comment below. Thank you all for watching my video. I love talking nerd stuff. I love talking to you all. Hope you all have a good day and a good night. Remember, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. And remember, stay nerdy forever. Bye.